Hello. How's it going, guys? I'm gonna do a reading. Heavy energy. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. Feeling anxious, stressed out. Walking away from illusions. Judgment was called. We have somebody taking action from a passionate place, like their heart space, something's on their mind. It makes them want to show some care. Maybe talk to somebody to help fill their cup back up a little bit. At this union, somebody's celebrating, somebody rising above to turn the wheel in a situation appropriately. Excuse me, Blackie, why you on my cards? Ooh. We have trying to fool me, interesting. If you aren't sure what to do right now in a situation because there's just too much going on in the situation, just cope, is what the universe is saying. You gotta allow the universe to help you a little bit. Just do whatever helps. Keep your mind off what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Just do whatever works best for you. I'm not going to tell anybody what's best for them. I'm going to allow you to decide what's best for you. We have making it rest. Appearance isn't everything. Like somebody's style. Maybe there's a lot more going on to what somebody does, like with their purpose. than what somebody sees going on the surface. Like, if I'm doing my personal work, you know what? My personal work and my paranormal investigation and the knowledge I have acquired in order to do the things I do, like nobody else knows that. That was just something I did on my own. I like every time I try to tell people about my journey, my personal journey, and like who I am and stuff, they're like, they don't give a fuck because they're not me. They don't give a fuck about the same stuff I give a fuck about when I'm spending time alone, which is fine. So the right people will come along that actually care about this kind of stuff, like me, and then we can talk about our findings together. Or maybe somebody will who's never been shown this type of stuff. Maybe they'll find that interesting and they'll want to learn more about it from me. I would love that. But it takes a lot of like the spiritual journey stuff. It takes the appetite for learning. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the appetite for learning, you're not going to be interested in this stuff and thinking deeply and meditating and you know what I'm saying? It's either for you or it isn't. It goes for anybody and anything you do personally when it comes to your hobbies or your job or whatever. We have the hermit. Somebody is sensing they need to go within and really like think deeply about some things now that they've been illuminated to what's really going on here and there and there. It's like they got a deeper feel for the situation. It, you know, when people are telling you this and they're telling you that, and you're trying to grasp a feel for a situation, like it's not the same as going and experiencing. You know what I'm saying? Shit hits different when you're experiencing versus trying to imagine reality and what's going on in another realm, which would be like the 5D realm, imagination type stuff. That has to like come together. Like the 5D, your imaginations, your manifestations, they come and materialize in the 3D reality. So somebody has been keeping things like there's a lot of stagnant like things floating around in the 5D that are trying to materialize to the 3D. So A lot of people who are in tune with the universe, they sense that. And they, they feel that need to go into hermit mode. Some people are fucking dumb and they're just like, I'll jump off any cliff and dive in and be like, woo! Even if they fall to their death. Matter of fact, they'll jump off cliff after cliff until they fall, jump off that one cliff. It's going to be the last one. Live fast, die young type people. I think their souls are actually young. So it's kind of like a kid being trapped in an adult body as they grow older. But yeah, moving on. Somebody's going within and answering some questions for themselves, getting a deeper feel for things, reassessing their approach. Their approach originally may have seemed nice and all, but maybe they were just unaware, or you were unaware of this and that and this and that. Which is okay. The universe is actually protecting you before you go too far into the lion's den. You know what I'm saying? That's good. Yep. The Page of Swords. So yeah, there's some truths to be had. Hold on, wait a second. What about this truth? What about when this happened? What about when they said that? What about when it could have been this way? Instead, it was that way. And we said it. Those are all the answers that you're looking for when you're going into hermit mode. To types of questions like that. We're at the crossroads here. Which way do we really want to go with this? We need to clear some things up first. For sure. Somebody was being backstabbing and betraying. Did you see V in me just a second ago? The vendetta. Yeah. What's really going on? What's frustrating people? What's to do with this mess that's being cleaned up because somebody fucked up? Maybe everybody fucked up. Like he's keeping my cards warm, I guess. We have somebody needs money. Maybe compensation. Divine messenger. Listen to the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Everybody just, like, patience is a virtue, but some people are testing your tolerance out there. That's two different things. That's something a narcissist does, test your tolerance. for the abuse. That's fucked up. All right, we have find your spirit animal. Someone may reveal they have romantic feelings for you or someone close to you. They're feeling fed up with the and thens, the going round and round in circles. I think they're starting to look at the cable different, like I was at one point. Bad splitters. You know, sometimes your internet will be fucked up. Like you're paying for the best internet, but still, that shit ain't working right. So the guy comes over and he's like, oh, there's a bad splitter on this line. I don't even know why. I'll just take out this whole line and I'll just reline the whole thing. And with no splitters. And you're like, that's great. Do that. Why the fuck was there a splitter on this shit in the motherfucking first place? Who was the first fucking cable guy that ran that motherfucking line with the motherfucking splitters on it? The more you split a fucking cable, the less that shit's gonna work. That's facts. And from now on, we're going to stop questioning odd or different / weird people. We're going to stop calling them it, because the more important it to worry about is IT techs. Why are they so shitty at their jobs? I think it's a fucking game. To program that shit incorrectly, and then you have to figure out where they fucked up. And it's like sending a fucking weird fucking message, like fucking weird ass serial killers send fucking message like the Zodiac killer or something. Through the fucking programming. They're a fucking headache. Alright, now. Alone in the world and vulnerable. We have 777. You are growing spiritually. You may have had an energetic victory. You are leveling up. Good job from the angels. Well, you know, sometimes even if shit's fucked up and even if you're just trying your best and you're stumbling, your ancestors are still cheering you on. Because they know you're better than you were before. Because they've been watching you your whole life. Excuse me, you and your ancestors know where you started and how you got to where you are today. You know what I'm saying? Other people don't know like you and your ancestors know. So it takes time to get to know people. You have to actually, factually fucking care in order to actually get to know somebody. So nobody can go around talking smack about people like they know people. When we all know nobody has enough time to fucking get to know anybody enough to make proper judgment calls like they think they can fucking make. they're not divine enough to make the type of judgment calls they're trying to make. They're fucking shit up universally. For real. They don't listen. They said we need, like, they said I need to listen to them. They said some other readers need to listen to them. They said a bunch of other rich people need to listen to them. And they're asking us what to do. I'm like, really? They always run up, steal the motherfucking show, and then ask what they should do. Like, they want you to give them a motherfucking script and shit. Bust out the cameras and the lights. Put the music on. And say action and all that shit. Like, I don't know. It's on Taylor version. They bougie it out like reality. They take reality, what's really actually factually going on, and they bougie out the situation. And then they inject the narrative that they, you know, like Taylor's version of how she sees it. And everybody just deals with it. Or else you can get arrested or something. I don't even think the real Taylor Swift can do anything about it. I'm pretty sure she's contracted. And she does what she does under her management. So they tell her what to do, right? Why do they tell her to do what she does? That's something only the top dogs know. But they try to tell me, like, I don't know anything. And this is why they want us to fucking bust out the cameras and the lights and say action, and they can put on their little show for us. And we're not even looking to do that in the places that they want us to put on the show. Whatever. It's a mental thing. I'm not contracted. I'm a free bird. I gotta run with the mobs because I was ran through the mud, and I didn't go to college. I had children, but I don't have my children anymore, so it's just a rough situation. I really feel for the mobs because they're really smart like me, and they they're really organized, and they got morals and boundaries, and their shit actually makes sense with things that are going on spiritually, and like they make spiritual sense with their shit. So I can get side by side with that. You know what I'm saying? Well, it depends on who you are, who your fucking allies are gonna be. You gotta do your research, your homework. Alright. We have 7 of Michael. There's a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. We have the Chariot. Forward movement. Determination and self-control. Career advancement. Acknowledgement of success by others. That's great. We have 9 of Michael. As I'm pulling that card, I just feel that energy of like the somebody is on the fucking Nyan cat emotional roller coaster ride right now. I feel that shit. Somebody's gonna get inked. Jesus says, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do." So, when you're faced with a bunch of fucking enemies mixed in with your real friends, you have to sort them out. That takes time. It takes energy. It's going to be a lot of headaches. Sometimes you have to just say fuck it all. I did. At one point in my life, I said fuck it all. I need to separate myself from this